Okay, what I want to do now is I want to hollow out the inside of this bottle, which is called shelling. However, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a mistake come up on mine now, because I think I've already put this fillet on the edge and I don't think it's going to like it. So I'll show you what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to go for modify shell, and I want to select this top surface, but I should get a little button on there telling me what I want to shell it out by, a thickness, but it's not really working. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to show you something else. Down the bottom here, this is the kind of history of what I've done. So each one of these little icons shows me a step in the process, and I can actually go back one step and remove this fillet. And now I'm going to do some work on it. Now I'm going to go for my modify shell, choose the top surface. It's saying how many mil. Well, this is basically how thick do I want the wall of it to be. So if I put 2 mil, you can see that's going to make me a 2 millimeter, and if I move it down, you can see that's actually hollowed out now, a 2 millimeter hollowed out shape. Now I should be able to add my fillet on, and everything's sweet, it all works. Okay, so I've shelled out this shape. What I want to do now is I want to put a screw thread on here so I can have a screw on lid that goes on top of my water bottle. So I'm going to go for my modify again, and I'm going to choose one called, no I'm not, I'm going to go for create, and I'm going to go for thread. So it's basically saying where do I want to put the screw thread. So I'm going to hover over this surface and click, and you can see straight away it's put a screw thread on there. It's opened up a box for me, and this box has got information about the thread. So whether you know about threads or not, there's lots of different types, but at the moment this one's going for an M50 by 4. If I change that to 3, watch what happens. Can you see the thread gets smaller as I go smaller? So I can decide what I'm going to go for. I'm going to actually stick with a 4 because I quite like the big thread. And before I click OK, I'm going to click this one that says remember size. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can make a lid afterwards, and it knows the screw thread to fix on. So I'm going to say OK to that one. Let's put my screw thread on, and I'm going to make a lid in a moment.